Aye, it's been 26 years since Lehman's pride has decimated the men of the glass continent. A generation has passed and the old heroes have yielded to time. The young have come to test their will against the realm and have their names remembered. Their blood shall mix upon the field of battle, making them sister and brother. The time has come to tell the story. Gather round, weary travelers, and hear the tale of how the realm was tamed and fear was conquered. Let us tell you the days of high adventure.
Welcome back, everybody. So we just passed the 10th Women's episode. Hope you enjoyed it so far. We're going to get back into it. We're going to get a recap from Jules. Hit me.
All right, so last time we started the episode getting on a boat in the swamps, and we found out that we had to feed the boat to keep it happy, so we did some creative fishing and loaded up the back trunk, which we assume is its stomach, with fish. Seems to be working out that way because half of what we caught is being consumed by something. The boat passed a island with some balls of light that we found out were will-o-wisps. Or will of the wisps, however that is pronounced. Anyway, we got stopped by a tentacle monster and 3 dead zombie assassins. They tried to eat my brains. Penny and Pearl and Atrissa killed them, and we huffed their seed pods a lot. Like, they got us on that for a while. Long story short, we ended up going over to the little island where the light balls were. They also tried to kill us, get caught in quicksand in the middle of a big tree, and we are there now at the end of fighting 3 balls of light and pulling Penny out of the quicksand. We're about to see what treasures the quicksand holds.
Okay. So how are you planning on doing that?
I'm going to mold earth into raising any object out of the quicksand that is not sand.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Okay, so you basically go up and you just start raising the earth underneath all this swamp and sand. Coming up, you grab that giant crossbow speed. It's a heavy crossbow. Basically, you can reload it as a free action, and you can fire the crossbow at anybody within 5 feet of you as a bonus action as well.
Oh, nice.
It's a +1 weapon.
Can I have that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you want
don't have a problem with that.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
I don't think it would do better.
If it was a dagger, we'd have to talk, but
Beyond that, 3 more bodies come up. They look like they were at one time wearing assassins' black leathers. On these guys, you find a black pearl. Yeah.
8.
Right. One of them is wearing gold bracers that are inlet with black pearls. And they each are wearing a gold necklace. They also have 3 silver mirrors. And one of them has a very fancy gilded plate helm that's filigreed with gold. But not magical.
Okay. The bracers, I look over them. Do they seem to be magical or anything?
None of them are magical. They're just very well crafted. You think that the pearl that you got is probably worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
Yeah. The bracers are probably worth about 200 gold. The 3 necklaces are worth about 50 gold each. The helm is worth at least 120 gold. And the silver mirrors are worth 10 gold each.
Jackpots.
Who's our...
We have been splitting it up as we go.
Okay, yeah.
So what was the total on gold on that? And
Here.
did we just assume we get the gold, or do we have to go back?
You can just assume, yeah, unless you're keeping the items. Like,
Does anybody want to
reason.
keep any of that?
Do the bracers offer any plus to armor?
no.
I'm fine just putting all this money in the party fund if we want to.
There's 460 in the random items, and then there's that golden, that black pearl as well.
Which was 1,000.
Right.
So 1,460.
1460 divided by 4.
It's 365.
So we each get 365 gold.
You owe me 310, Jules.
I have 55 gold. Go ahead.
So you get 55.
Yes. And you get all the extra.
Does the black pearl look like a similar black pearl that Pearl has in her dagger?
It does.
Weird.
Oh my god.
Man. Huh.
The irony. Yeah.
Atrissa did not say that. That was Jen.
Fair enough.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it is mine actually. I'll
Okay.
take it.
How'd it get here?
Oh wow. Someone stole it from me.
Does that mean that we have to give back some of the money that we just got?
You gotta give me the whole pearl.
No.
So that's
No.
like 1,000 gold.
I just lifted
Right.
myself out of the quicksand. I'm pretty sure it was not yours.
Did you know these guys, bro?
I can't recognize any of those people.
I don't know. Maybe you recognize some of their like clothing, what they were wearing. Maybe one of them had a really weird like skull protrusion or something. I don't know.
No comment.
She's not forthcoming.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna press.
Fair enough. All right.
You're being kind of shifty.
So you've raised the
What's new?
bodies, emaciated bodies.
So I only used one magic missile. Do I have two still in preparation for that
What?
last hit?
She
No.
killed it with her first
No,
one.
no. You burn all of them when you cast a spell. Sorry. Can't just hang on to them.
Okay.
Perpetuity.
Then I am going to use my downtime. I'm going to take 2 sorcery points and create 1 first level spell slot.
Okay.
So I'm down 2 first level spells still.
Gotcha. Okay, what are we doing at this point? It is starting to get dark, just to warn you.
Do you guys want to camp
In the boat?
in this island? This is an island, right? With a
Yeah.
tree on it?
Correct.
We can just shore up the boat, lock it down. Maybe I can mold earth to solidify the quicksand, or does that work?
We can just camp outside of the quicksand
Yeah,
area
just camp
and
outside.
just take
Easy.
watches. And let's make sure we feed the boat before we go to sleep.
We'll top it off just in case.
Opening up the boat, it looks like maybe 1 or 2 fish are gone, but you still have at least 15 to 20 fish.
Oh, okay, cool. We did a good fish run.
Right.
We'll check it in the morning before we go too, just in case.
I would like to pull the boat out of the water as much as I can onto.
It does not allow you to. As you try to pull on the boat, there's resistance.
Okay.
Can I sleep on the boat?
We
Sure.
can just
Yeah,
stake it.
I'd like to sleep on the boat as well.
Sure.
I don't want this boat going away in the middle of the night, guys. This is
I think
our
we're
only-
feeding it. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere about.
So maybe we all should all just sleep on the boat, guys. Do you agree? We'll stake it to the shore, but sleep on the boat.
I guess.
I think it's the
Yeah.
safest way to make sure that somebody doesn't wake up with the boat gone.
Well, the people who are on watch can also make sure the boat doesn't go away.
Yeah.
We'll always have somebody watching.
So we're having 2 people sleep on the boat, and we're setting up watch and making camp, right?
Mhm.
What's the order of watch?
In a night, how many watches do we need to do?
3 on average.
3 watches on average. Okay. So
Who
we
would
should
be
Let's just do 4. Let's just divvy it up.
do 4 watches, and we all each get a little bit more sleep.
I need 8 hours, I think.
Only elves and need for meditation.
Okay.
I don't think there's any elves, are there?
Is she still speaking in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, full on Sylvan.
She mimed the boat stuff though, so we totally understood it at this point. We've spent a long time discussing, and we figured out what she wants with the boat.
Hopefully, you wake up speaking normal again.
Oh, fingers crossed.
I can take the first watch.
Yeah, me too. I mean, we're going to do 2, right? We're doing 2s. We're not
Yes.
watching
Right,
one. Yeah.
But then if we need to do 3 watches.
We're going to do 4 watches. 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then 2.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
That way everyone gets equal sleep.
So you set up camp. The night falls in the swamp. You hear all kinds of toads and crickets and things. But it should be louder than it is. It's like you're used to being in the swamps. Just you can't sleep because of the toads, but just like barely any. But you hear them. Okay. Through the night. Oh, go ahead and give me some perception rolls.
First watch. Dun, dun, dun.
A natural 1.
Natural 19.
Okay. So, Pearl, you hear rustling in the grass.
Okay.
Like going around. While that's happening, Penny's peeing, not paying attention to anything.
Who else standing or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is she
great.
next to me?
Yeah.
Next to me?
She's doing a squat pee. It's very strange.
Hey, Penny. There's something in the bushes, so hurry up what you're doing.
Okay. Hold on.
I know you take 3-minute peas, so.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything at all. So you just think she's making it up.
Okay.
What, I'm not making it up. What do you want to do? Should I
What does
throw
it sound
something in?
like?
There's some rustling in the grass.
Okay.
Do I recognize?
Should
what
we
it
wake
sounds like?
everyone up, or are you
Just
sure?
telling you what you heard.
Maybe I should throw a rock into the grass. See what happens.
Okay. You throw a rock into the grass.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Can I go investigate?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go investigate the grass.
Go ahead and give me a survival.
Where are you? Survival. That's a 4.
It's really thick grass. You're just really like making your way through, and as you make your way through, you have to kick it down. So any type of tracks of any type are just going to be destroyed.
All right.
Wow, you're really good at that.
All right. Well, if you believe me.
Do you hear anything yet?
Nope, not anymore. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna hang out right here by the grass.
It's fine.
I'm gonna stay where I was, but I'm gonna spend twice as much time kind of trying to hear what she heard.
I know that I heard something, so can I set a trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set my trigger for any kind of
To do what?
beast or anything that comes out of the grass to kill it
Okay.
with the light crossbow. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe you want to set your trigger for subdual damage. I mean, what if it's like a dog?
An assassin. I don't think I really care about subdual damage.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
That's canon at this point.
Yeah. You're basically on edge the whole night waiting to shoot off your trigger, but nothing happens within the next hour or two.
All right, cool. And then I will unarm it I'll leave it up for their watch and take it to sleep.
Sure. Okay. Second watch comes up. Yeah. Passive perception of 20. You hear rustling coming from the grass around you.
Oh, did you guys tell us anything when you stopped your watch?
Well, you see my trigger set up,
And we woke up.
so you
Yeah.
must know that
I
I
have
saw
to assume
something.
that. Yeah, they told you.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you setting a trap or a trigger?
Yeah, I thought a trigger was
Because
just
a
a game
trigger is-
mechanism.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Sorry, you started
So
to
she
set a
can't.
trap?
You
I
said
said
a
trigger.
trigger, and then
Yeah.
she asked if she could leave it set up for them, and you said yes.
So I meant by that, telling them that there was something in the bushes, but no.
There's something in the
Yeah.
water.
Okay, so you definitely hear something in the bushes. Jules, can you give me a perception? Actually, what's your passive? 13?
12.
12. Yeah, you don't hear anything at all, actually.
I got a 19 on the die.
Yeah, but you're not actively looking. Otherwise, you would get your passive.
She is, because we just told her there's
watch,
something.
and
Okay.
something happened on the previous watch.
All right.
That's
But
what
you didn't
watch
believe
is,
me.
right?
You didn't believe
I
me.
understand.
I believed you that there was something.
So, Jules, you don't hear anything in the bushes, but Trista definitely hears something moving around.
Does it sound like it's soft though? Where there's a
Oh, yeah.
reason why I hear it and she doesn't?
Oh, yeah. Whatever this thing is, it knows how to be stealthy.
It's trying to be quiet. Sorry, I'm whispering. It's trying to be really quiet. Are you sneaky?
Not so much.
Me neither.
So, what she
I've
says
heard that.
is, "Consulso molest."
Oh.
Wake me up.
I'll take that as a no.
Wake me up. I'm stealthy.
I'm going to.
Damn it. Why didn't... It's not been 8 hours of sleep yet.
Correct.
We don't even know if that'll fix it.
Yeah, you could be like this for the rest of the campaign.
Hmm.
You can go hang out with your
So,
kind.
Little Smokey... I tap Little Smokey, and I motion to you that he's stealthy.
I don't think that's a good idea. I
Okay.
don't think we should send him in. Only because he's a rambunctious little thing. I don't think he's hard to control, but I think it's really hard for me to understand you. I can't imagine how he can.
Okay.
But you can try if you want to. I worry about him. He's quite tiny. I can just go check it out really fast, and if something happens, just blow it up.
I give her a thumbs up, and I pull out my magic missile finger guns, and I'm like, I'm setting a trigger for magic missiles if you're in danger.
All right.
I do double thumbs up, and I'm only slightly terrified that I'm turning my back on her and walking away. I'm like, oh god, I hope that's fine. I hope this is good. So I'm going to go and try and see if I can see it.
Sure. Give me survival.
Okay, sorry, I have to do manual math because the print screen didn't print everything.
That's fine.
So that's 22.
So going around in the area that you thought you heard something, you definitely see prints of some kind. They're very strange. They start out as small paw prints, then become bigger paw prints, and then they become smaller paw prints, and then they become footprints, and then they become paw prints again.
Do I know about the druid's shape-shifting magic?
You know that druids can do that,
I
yeah.
know that druids can do that. Okay. I'm going to go back to Jules.
Okay.
And tell her. So, you know how Catan was talking about a cat? Yeah, like that. But I don't know how that comes out in Sylvan, but yes.
I would say that sounds are sounds.
I'll
Yeah,
give you that
exactly,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
A Sylvan cat.
Yeah.
A little accent at the end. Yeah, like that. But there were also people prints, and it turned into different size cat prints. So we might have a druid or someone around our midst. But they haven't made any aggressive move towards us either. I don't know if they really care or if we're just trespassing or something. So what do you think? Do you think we should like go beat them up, wake up people, or do you think it's okay?
I think I give her the okay signal and a thumbs up, meaning I think she's right that it hasn't tried to hurt us yet.
How do you
So
translate that?
I'm like, okay, we're good. And I
Yeah.
smile.
That was the
Um,
okay and the thumbs up for the
yeah.
listeners.
And I am going to minor illusion a cat toy. No joke, cat toy. Like one of those balls on the end of a fishing rod type of toy.
Okay.
That sparkles and has its own little kind of glow, like a firefly at the end.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of jingle it around the grass outside.
I'm gonna insult a druid.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll.
Well, it's the only way I can say we mean you no harm. You can come out and play without having words, right?
Yeah.
Did you wake us up?
No.
No.
We haven't woken you up. Because we haven't deemed it a threat yet.
That's an 11
Yeah.
on persuasion.
Shouldn't it be a performance?
Ooh.
Maybe the next one will be. So as you start like bounding it up, you see like coming from the grass a small like yellow and black cat just kind of like comes and paws at it and then like lands back into the grass again.
Okay.
Aw.
I bring it closer to camp.
Okay, give me a performance then.
Who knew you were wearing the appropriate shirt?
I know.
There are cats
Dungeons
in this
and
episode.
cats on her shirt. That's an 18 on the die plus 3, so that's 21.
So as you start bouncing it back and forth and pulling it towards the camp, you see like another cat pop up. It's the same coloring cat. It's just a bobcat. And it comes up and like manages to like grab onto it, but like it goes through it because it's an illusion and falls to the ground.
Oh.
I reach into the back of the boat and grab one of the fish.
Okay.
And I lay it on the ground slowly, like 10 feet from where they are, bring them closer into camp so we can get a good view of them.
Okay. How many of them?
There's 2 cats, yes?
Could be the
How
same
many
cat.
fish? I'm sorry.
Oh, just one fish.
Okay.
I chop it into 2 pieces.
Okay.
I think it's just one cat.
What are you doing now?
Changing.
Did you say it's 1 cat or 2 cats?
I just said that the cat had the same colorization.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I put the fish on the ground.
Okay.
And is the cat within full view yet?
It's still in the grass.
Okay, so I pull the toy closer towards the fish.
Okay. Give me a performance or persuasion, whichever one you want.
That's an 18.
Okay. I'll give it to you on that one. So out of the grass comes a full-on tiger, like yellow and black stripe, just like goes for it, just like roar, just starts clawing at it, hits the ground outside of the tall grass, and it's kind of looking up at it, and you hear it sniff, and it comes and walks over towards the fish, looking at all of you, and turns into like a small tabby cat.
Okay.
Just like transforms back into a small tabby cat and starts like gnawing away at the fish.
Okay.
It's doing that thing where it's eating but looking at you at the same time.
Yeah.
Do I know the limitations of druidic wild shape?
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming it's a druid.
I'm going to sit on the ground and put my palms up in a show that I mean no aggression.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that long
are you doing
blink
anything?
at
I'm
the cat.
going to quietly.
No, no one's
Nope.
looking at anybody
Is
else.
the cat like eyeing me? Because I'm not.
It's just like it's eating while looking up at both of you just to make
Both
sure
of us?
no one comes to attack it. It is wearing a collar.
That's a good sign, actually. I'm going to quietly go over to the, or like try to like take a step or two towards the boat.
It's just kind of looking at you all, making sure you don't.
Even though I like step towards the boat, it doesn't make any moves or anything.
No.
Okay, I'm going to go to the boat, quietly wake up the both of them, and say, "Hey guys, we may have found Catan's cat, but it also might be a person. I don't know. Jules lured it out, but it's still really scared, so be quiet."
Okay. I want to see it.
It's a little yellow tabby. One of his ears looks like it's been clipped and has a bit of a scar on its face, but it's going to town on catfish.
Anyone have animal handling?
I approach it.
Okay.
I did make a movement towards it.
It's skittish, but it doesn't run away.
Okay. I reach my hand out to like pet its back, just its back, like not where it's eating.
Give me persuasion there.
16.
Okay, it looks like it's so hungry it just kind of goes to town on what it's eating. It's tolerating you, but its back is arched.
Okay. Oh, it's back arched?
Yeah.
All right. So then I back off.
Okay.
And I just sit quietly next to it. I wanted to kind of know that I'm...
I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, anybody else do anything?
I'd like to try and just talk to it softly.
Sure.
"Hey kitty, what are you doing? You like that fish? Oh, you're so cute."
Still eating you look around the collar while you're doing that. It's a blue collar and it definitely has the name Halupa on it.
Oh
Did
yeah.
he tell us the name?
He did.
It's Halupa.
It's Chalupa.
I give it like a stare and I wait for it to make eye contact and then I do like a long, slow blink at it.
You think one of the cigars would make it?
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Well, no, you can not to light it, but to let it smell the same cigar as home. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Try pulling one out and seeing if it reacts to it.
Do I have them for Little Smoky?
I
Yeah,
believe so,
you
yeah.
had 3 of them.
So I assume it's eaten on the fish.
Yeah.
I pull out one of the cigars and I say, "We're friends with the same people."
Okay.
And I put this cigar down next to it for it to smell.
Okay. It moves over to smell and it like backs up real fast and smell. Shakes its head really quick and then goes back to eating the fish.
Okay. Well, then I put the cigarette away.
Well, you know how stinky that thing is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But at least he knows we're from the same people.
Somebody can give me a persuasion with advantage at this point if you want.
Persuasion. You have persuasion? No. Deception.
Natural 20.
Nice. So as you go to pet it, you look at its name and you say, "Good girl, Hoopla." And as soon as you say its name, it's like it clicks. It looks up at you and just kind of like rolls itself into your lap with a fish in its mouth and just starts
yay.
gnawing away at it.
I made friends. Okay.
Now we just have to keep her safe from all the Sturges while we go and eradicate them. That'll be easy, right?
Well, it's a tiger.
It's
Sometimes.
House cat, tiger.
It's also sometimes
Bobcat.
a person. I don't know. There were people prints out there.
It's intelligence. Take the fish. And of course, in my other language, I look to Jen and I mime. Do you think that the cat can talk or understand talking?
I think it can definitely understand its name. Whether or not it understands what we're kind of talking about right now or doing right now, I don't really know. I'm going to stare deeply into the cat's eyes.
Wait, how'd you find that?
I mimed it with my hands. Do you think by pointing to my head, the cat can talk by moving my hand in a talking motion? That
I'm
kind
impressed you
of
got that.
I'm slightly above average in intelligence.
The cat just kind of ignores you. It bounds into the boat, basically curls itself up on top of the box and starts to go to sleep.
I think it's a cat.
So should we all go back to sleep? Right.
Yeah,
Or
let's
so
go
next
back
watch?
to sleep. Yeah,
One
it's,
more watch. So it's our turn.
we have two more
Two more
watches.
watches.
Yeah.
Is it like the end of our watch?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay, you guys are up. That's what was causing. I don't know if it's the same thing you saw.
Do you want to just do 2 watches in a row and let them go back to sleep? I mean, what's the difference?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll do the next watch.
So the rest of the watches you really don't have any issue with.
Right.
Okay.
So we get all our HP back.
Yeah. Next morning comes, you feel rested and your karma all returns to you as well as your spells abilities. The cat's just sitting on the box on the boat, looking at you expectantly like,
Do we need to
I
go fishing?
open the box and I give it breakfast.
Okay.
Do we need to go fishing?
The box is probably gone down by another fifth at this point. You give it another fish.
Yep.
It goes down.
Okay. And I pet it.
Okay. It allows it.
And
How's my dog liking this cat?
I don't know. That's a good question.
you have a dog?
Yeah. When you got Smokey.
Yeah, she got a
She
dog.
bought a riding
Yeah.
I forgot.
She
You
got
have
a riding dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Spot.
kind of
She hasn't been talking about them that much, so they seem to get along okay. They're giving each other space. So
Well,
Okay.
I guess we should continue on.
yeah,
Is
new day
everyone
dawns.
feeling better from yesterday?
I try to open my mouth and say, I feel wonderful. What
you feel wonderful.
It comes out.
Hey! Welcome back, Jules. Sorry we couldn't understand you for a day. That was really weird. If you had been speaking like in tongues, I could have understood you, but I don't know what you were speaking.
You were understanding
Yeah.
her miming just
I
fine.
don't even know
Yeah.
what I was speaking, guys.
I played a lot of Pictionary back in the church.
You were really good at it.
Yeah, a lot of charades. We didn't have much.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so new day. What do you want to do with it? What's the plan? Sorry.
Get back in the boat and continue towards Sturgetown.
Okay, gotcha.
Sturge Town.
As long as we know where Sturgetown is.
Tanky, I smack him on the side of the boat. Would you mind taking us where you were heading the first time?
It doesn't respond, but the boat does start moving on its own.
That's a response.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Should we fish?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Some more fish?
Yeah, let's fish.
I do my strainer cup and see what I come up with.
Yeah,
Fair
get
enough.
get
You
some
can
bait.
definitely pull up slugs and worms. That's not an issue.
I don't catch even one fish.
All depends on your survival check.
Oh. Alright.
To the survival.
That's 9.
9.
9.
No
Does that
fish.
mean no fish?
No
9.
fish.
9 fish.
9 for line.
Put some bait, maybe.
Where's Carl when we need him?
Yeah, but I can also minor illusion the flies that seem to work last
Oh
time.
yeah, let's do that, and I'll use my net. Good thinking.
Minor illusion fly swarm.
Yeah, you guys can make survivals with
Yay!
with advantage.
Oh, that's
You
way
got the plus
better. Not really. It's a 17.
one. With advantage.
Natural
17.
17.
Natural one.
1, 1, 17.
Oh, but you...
One
Two
hour
17s, 1 1.
You're also a halfling.
What
You
did
can't
mean?
roll
You can't roll a 1.
Huh, cool. For everything?
Well,
No,
you can
not
roll
really.
once twice.
Yeah. If you roll another one, then it's a 1.
9.
But
okay.
that's not.
2 17s. You catch about 3 or 4.
Awesome.
Yeah. You can throw them back into
Put
the
them in the
box.
chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, do you guys think that this boat is like alive, or do you think that there's a creature in the boat that's eating the fish?
You know, I don't really need to know how the whole world works. I'm okay with putting fish in the box and not
Yeah,
knowing how
you
it
would
works.
be, you and your magic, whatever. The
Oh,
rest
you know
of
what?
us think logically.
I'll lean over to Penny. Oh, magically got bigger earlier, so I think it might be kind of alive.
Oh yeah, okay. Weird.
Sorry, I didn't tell you guys that. I didn't know.
Does
how-
Penny know what a mimic is?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
He does not.
I mean, if it's a nice mimic, do we care?
So I'm gonna get some little seasoning from my pack and add it to the fish.
Didn't we go across
Okay.
a mimic already once,
Nice.
though? The little closet thingy.
Sorry, what?
Didn't we do a mimic once already with the closet thing? Was that a different campaign?
An armor.
That was this one where I got the lock lurker.
Yeah, I don't think you found mimic though.
No, we fought some clothing.
Yeah, that
okay.
was
A cloaker.
ragamuffin.
Oh right.
Yeah. Okay. Continuing on.
Yes.
So you start sailing. About
And when I notice anything in particular, I'm going to cast Flock of Familiars.
okay, that's fine. As you're going, this passive perception, you do spot a very large spider web about 100 yards up ahead of you. It's basically all throughout the tree line above you.
Above. But
Yeah.
does it look like we could pass under it?
You can go under it without an issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you look like you're heading that way.
Are hunter spiders or their ilk something that exists in this world?
What do you mean by hunter
A
spider?
hunter spider is a spider that will weave a little web and it will literally jump down and web things.
I'm sure they do exist in this world, but
Probably not that.
probably not that.
Okay.
I mean, these spider webs are big. And they're bigger than any spider webs you've ever seen.
Anybody feel like we should preemptively fire that web, or do we just live and let live?
Yeah, sure. We got 2 pyros. Burn it to the ground.
Wrong character. Rinse
Oh.
and pyro. I do have fire though.
I'm looking at it, just to be clear, you do see the remains of probably 15 to 20 sturges.
I see what you did.
That could be a good weapon against them.
Or at least it's a good inclination that we're going the right way. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel terrible if we did burn it just to be on the safe side either.
Yeah, I mean, what good ever came from a web like that? Ever.
Well, I mean, not all
Just on the
spiders
base.
want to kill people. Just like not all dragons are bad.
The second one's
Really?
False.
yeah, the second one's true. There are good dragons.
But I think if we light the web on fire, then we're probably going to get the thing that the web,
Oh, that's
whatever
true.
made the web.
Might make it mad.
Yeah.
We could do it.
It seems like we're going to have to deal with it.
I think maybe we put something alive in the web. Like, what if we tossed a fish up in the web and let it eat on the fish as we pass by unannounced?
Let's just put a little Smoky in the web.
No!
She just paid it off.
Yeah.
I do cut a little piece of fish and I give it to Penny and I say, hey, toss this in the bag of coins.
Okay. I'll chuck it up there.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Oh wait,
No,
no,
the
the
bag
coins.
of coins.
Bag of coins.
The lock liquor.
Oh.
You have to feed
Yeah.
it once a day.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Thank
not
you.
so much once a day, but at least once a week.
Just every day, just in case.
So you feed it, it grabs it,
Yeah,
stings it
let's-
with the tail a few times, and drags
Let's
it
throw
in.
something up into the web, see what happens.
Okay.
Toss a fish.
Toss the fish.
Okay, live fish, dead fish.
Live fish, so it wriggles and
Okay.
it can feel it on this.
Yeah, you throw a live fish in there, it starts wiggling around. You see a very large spider come out. It's large. It comes over, basically wraps the thing in its web, and pulls it away. Looks like it pulls it over to a bundle containing 3 or 4 other small bundles along with it. It looks like it's engorged.
Do the bundles seem human sized?
No. They're most likely more
Sturges.
More
sturges.
sturges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they seem halfling size?
No.
Maybe.
All right.
So it does. It's not
it-
actively feeding right now. It's
Correct.
just storing.
It looks engorged.
Okay.
engorged as in
It's
full.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm down for
Quick, let's
letting
go.
this live.
Quick, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's just go. I pat Tanky. Hey, do you got anything else in you? Could you go any faster? Or do you need help with poles? Does it respond and go any faster?
It does start to go a little bit faster, yeah.
Okay.
Give me stealth roll.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
With advantage?
Yeah, I will give you advantage.
All right.
Natural 20.
21.
26.
18.
Going through, the spiders don't even notice you. They're just, but the ones that you
Spiders?
saw, there's multiple ones. You see them as you're going underneath the web. They all look like they're very well fed. So whatever this plague is that's affecting the rest of the swamp, they look like
Maybe they are the
making-
plague.
They're making out.
Oh,
Which side
they're
are the
just
sturges
eating the
on?
sturges, obviously.
Yeah, there's you see tons of sturgeon and
Yeah.
skeletons. Like
Which side are they on? Like, do the sturges fly in from the direction we're heading?
Correct. Yeah, once you make it out of the webbing, you see like where you saw like 3 or 4 in the back, in the front there's hundreds of
Okay.
of dead sturgis cocoons. I mean, like at least 200 to 300 of them.
So they're helping the problem.
Or they're at least staving off some of the population. But
Okay.
Is there a
sturge.
way to make friends with a spider and bring him along to use his web over and over and over again?
If you had a drow friend,
Yeah, the drow might be able to help.
But- probably not.
Only Laura has one of those.
Anybody have animal handling?
No, let's go.
Nope.
Let's go. We're boating.
Nope.
Trucking along.
Continuing on.
Oh.
I have a wand of web. I guess that's just good.
So we know we're getting closer to the sturges, so all right.
Yeah, we're
You
going in the right direction. At
Yeah.
least.
Is there a way to take I want to make a fly swatter
How
out
do
of
you do
a
that?
branch and a web spell.
Okay, the web spell only lasts concentration up to a minute, I think.
Okay, that's not a good idea then. Okay, wait. Before we go past the webs, I would like to take a Y-shaped branch.
You want to
I want
pull on the
to.
web
I
where the
wanna-
spiders are?
Is there a way to slice a piece of hanging web?
It doesn't have to be web, just be rope or something. What are you
No,
trying to do?
It's causing vibrations.
Okay.
Just like, you have an extra shirt in your pack?
I just wanted a sticky fly swatter.
I know you want to do, but if you start going at the web, it's going to alert the spiders.
Well, I mean, can I throw a fish at
Here,
one and then
hold
cut it?
this sword. Just wave that. You'll be fine.
Bugs also like light, so probably do something with light.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Okay, so what's the plan? What are we doing?
Okay, so we're right now.
We're under.
So I'm foregoing the capture of the web.
Yeah.
A web stick.
Okay.
Even though I think it's a great idea.
It's a fun idea.
Good idea, but they're all inhabited, so no.
Okay, so we're going past the web in the boat.
So just as you kind of pass out of the web, about 15 to 20 feet beyond.
I cast Flock of Familiars
On what? Why?
because I said 10 minutes before we really come up on anything, and I'm assuming that
The web was something?
I think it's.
when we came out of 500 sturges on the backside of the web,
I'm assuming that you cast it before on the web.
Okay.
When you went into the web. So just don't forget to mark that in your second level spell. Okay. So coming out of the web, when you're about 10 to 15 out, you notice a very large creature.
Suddenly an unexpected.
What does it look like?
It looks like basically vegetation grown over. It's got long hands covered in vines.
Has a very cute voice.
Sounds adorable.
It does sound adorable, actually. And it sees you coming. Sorry, it has like roots for legs, green vegetation all over its back, and vines for hands. You do see skulls of like different animals and things like that, basically hovering over it. As you come up to it, you see it basically has like a big ball of clay that it's kind of like rolling into like a perfect sphere. And you see it kind of like throwing it up in the air and catching it with the other hand, and throwing it in the air and catching it with the other hand. And then it kind of like rolls it on the back of its hand. And it's just kind of like playing with a ball. It's a very large creature. When you pop out from the web vines, it looks over to you, smiles, and makes a hoo hoo sound and throws the ball at you.
Rude.
I catch it.
Okay.
Molder.
Give me a dex save.
I literally, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to mold earth and catch it.
I just said I catch
Well,
it.
Mulder,
See if she gets-
well, let's start with Penny.
Isn't clay made out of earth? So can
17.
they mold
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
assuming the ball is quite large.
17. It's a decent size, but yeah, you managed to catch it. I mean, it like gets dirt like kind of all over your hands and armor, and the creature goes "Roar!" and like slaps its vines together. Roar, roar, roar.
Throw it back.
Yeah, I want to chuck it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna. How heavy is it?
It's probably like a medicine ball. That's about 20 pounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and like shot put it. Yeah.
Okay,
How far away are we?
Give me strength.
How far away?
Right now you're about.
Oh, a natural 20.
Next, okay. You catch it and you use the momentum to just spin around in a circle with the ball, and then just shot put it back, and it goes like right there, and the thing grabs it in its hands, and it's so excited, it just and like drops the ball, and then it goes. You see it like waving up to like the bog behind it and the stench, and then up comes all these sturges, like at least
2.
2. I rolled a d20, got a 2. The 2 sturges come up. It basically waves them over, and it grabs the 2 sturges and like starts like shaking them in his hand and like throws it at you.
Rude. We were
Yeah.
playing with you. Come on.
Like,
It
Darts?
still looks like it's playing, yeah,
Okay.
like darts. Like it's like throws the 2 sturges at you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put up my shield.
Okay. He's not really aiming for you. He's aiming
Okay.
at you. So don't.
What does
wants
that
us
mean?
to catch up.
So
You might want us to.
Okay.
Net.
Yeah.
I'll grab the side of her net and we do a 2-person net hold
okay.
for them to land into, or
Try and catch them.
Oh, it's a little 6
Are they
seconds.
flying or like?
They were flying, but they seemed to like follow what his command was. The creatures.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and catch them.
Good. Give me dex rolls.
Do I have to make 2, one for
You
each?
How big are the sturges?
They're about as big as crows.
am I helping her? Or?
16 and a 12.
You can try to grab one if you want.
I got a 21 on the dex roll.
Yeah. So you manage to grab one, and the other one that gets past you. Like he's not aiming at you; he's just aiming towards you. Jules manages to grab.
Okay.
and they're not really wiggling around like going crazy.
Okay.
They're passive.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to kill this one. I mean, throw this.
Throw them back.
Yeah. Chuck him back.
Chuck them back.
Okay, give me strengths.
Or
That's
do
not
I
good.
give? I feed them to her one at a time to chuck them.
Sure.
I mean,
Is this athletics?
can I throw a rock and see how far I can throw it? If I
You
can
throw a rock out.
No, if I can even get. No, I can't. I chuck a rock and it goes like to the end of the boat. So
Yeah.
I just like hand her my sturgeon. But I'm not
17?
gonna make it.
You throw it, it gets kind of close and like hits the ground, and he like points at you, laughing like mockingly. And then Jules hands you another one.
I rolled a 6 on the other one.
Okay. The other one just hits the water and he just starts laughing. Like he falls down on his back and like is grabbing his feet and just giggling and laughing.
I cast.
He's giggling really cute.
He's adorable.
I mold earth
Okay.
and bring up another ball of mud,
Okay.
smaller, and give it to Penny to throw again to continue the ball of mud and not the deadly surges.
Okay, but where are we going with this?
I just am trying to play my way out of this guy's.
21.
21. So you throw the ball of mud. He goes to grab it and it goes a little bit beyond him, and then he picks it up with his vine hands and reshapes it into mud. Throws it off from his chest at you again. Ooh, heading right for the boat. Are you going to grab it or?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
This is still athletics.
Yeah.
15.
15. Yeah, you managed to grab it. It doesn't like it's coming fast, but you grab it and you have it in your hand.
Okay.
And he like claps his hands and is like opening them up.
I am going to, at the same time, pat the boat and kind of say, "Just keep going. Like, don't stop." Do you think that this is the Sturges area? Like,
Well,
this is
they're
it?
following him, so my guess is that he's some like they're kind of like leader or some sort.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can
He's
subdual damage, knock him out, and see if we can kill the Sturges, or kill him. Because I
Is
think
he like
they're-
the puppet
they're-
master
I
of
think
the
he's like the puppet-
Sturges?
yeah. I think even though he's cute and
Why?
friendly and fun.
Okay. Well, I'm
I think
gonna.
we need more information. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Let's continue this and see if we can get a bit closer. Maybe
Yeah.
see if we spot anything around. Did I see where the Sturges came out from?
And they just came out of the swamp.
Just they flew
Yeah,
out.
he like did something with his tentacles and like 2 sturges came up out.
They're
Yeah.
like, hey.
out of the ground.
Out of like some of the bushes.
Yeah.
They're
He like
basically
summoned them, but it
Right.
wasn't like a cave or anything.
Okay, let's get closer to.
yeah. I'll like jog up a little bit, like really friendly, and then I'll like bowl style, like roll the ball towards him just to
Okay.
like mix it up.
At this point, let's go ahead and give me a persuasion. Oh, just Penny.
Just her?
Just Penny. Yeah.
Can I help her at all?
How would you help him?
Do I have advantage for all my tossing?
I mean, we
Yes,
have
I would
played
give you
with
advantage
him.
for
Yeah,
that.
I was just gonna say we've played with him.
That didn't help. I had a 2 and a 1.
2 and a 1. Okay.
Too bad you're not a halfling.
I know.
It's fine. He looks like he's playing with you like he would like a little bug or a puppy or a mouse or something like that.
Okay.
It's not like you'd eat us.
He's not going to be susceptible to our persuasions.
Alright, well, let's still keep trying to get closer.
So the boat keeps going forward. It'll go here. He's not stopping you from continuing. He's just continually like playing with you.
Let's keep playing on him and keep getting closer.
Yeah, I mean,
We could always
I think we need to go investigate what's in the bushes, like the Sturges in the bushes. I mean, we know the Sturges have to die,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but we didn't see where it wasn't like a nest of Sturges when they came out. It was just a few that were in the area.
Correct. Yeah.
So-
the ones in the area.
Yeah, so
he
we
was
could
able
go.
to.
We could continue past him. I don't think this is where the Sturges are. I think they live nearby. I don't think this is where they are nested.
I think he's just a forest spirit that can talk to the Sturges, kind of.
It might be. It might be. He might have some kind of like druidic. You know how they're really into animals and such.
What's happened to this cat so far? They're just still in cat form.
Oh, it's rolled over on his belly.
Sunny.
I'm
And it's
petting.
expecting some rubs.
I'm petting its belly.
Yes. Do my bidding.
Yeah, it's still in cat form.
Yes. So yeah, you continue playing as you pass it by. It doesn't try to stop you, and you basically pass within 10 feet of it. It has a very boggy smell to it, whatever it is. It has eyes that look like they're made out of mushroom caps. It just keeps playing like ball with you the entire time.
It's so cute.
Yeah. And then eventually you just kind of like go beyond its reach. It trails you for like maybe 30 or 40 yards and then kind of gets distracted by a tree branch that's kind of floating and bobbing up with turtles on one side.
Cool.
And goes back to what it's doing.
Okay.
All right.
Live and let live.
That was interesting.
So continue on.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, as you continue on past him, just about 60 or 70 feet beyond, you just see these fens of cattails and like small stagnant pools that just kind of dot the landscape behind him. In it, you just see basically tons and tons of sturges, like
In the pools?
in the pools. They're like basically hovering around the pools. But there's these maggot-like larvae that are basically crawling around the edges of the pools. The sturges are kind of like just jumping from reed to reed. But there's a lot. Judging number-wise, there's got to be at least 200.
Oh my.
We have to figure out what. There's no way we can kill all sturges. We have to figure out what.
It
They're
would
coming
take us
from.
a long time. Well, I mean, they're just reproducing out here, right?
Yeah, but
What if I webbed a whole area and then fireballed it?
That'd be good.
There's total is about 10 different pools. And each one's about 20 feet each. The sturges don't look aggressive towards you at all.
Can we pull out our contract and see what it actually says?
Sure.
What we're supposed to be doing here? I mean, it was kill sturges, right?
Right. Well, you're trying to help deal with
We're
the
trying to
sturge
eradicate the sturges
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
swamp.
but we have to figure out where they're coming from and
Do I know
Right.
if sturges, like, does this look like a natural breeding nesting area of
Whatever's
sturges?
going on here looks unnatural.
It's unnatural? Okay.
Yeah.
Like somebody came in and maybe planted sturges or they're
Something's
being
going
forced
on.
out.
I mean, you'd have to get close to one of the pools to really figure out what's going on.
okay.
I'm gonna go close to one of the pools, you guys.
I'm gonna go with you.
Okay, come with me, Penny. Let's go. We link arms and we go.
Okay, so are you
We're on a boat. So
landing? Well, you have to land the boat at this point. It's
Yeah.
like little
Okay.
fins.
Yeah.
Okay, so you land the boat and start walking towards the closest pool.
Yeah.
Can we like look around and see if we see anything else around the land?
I mean, there's sturges basically flying around. Oh, yeah. As you're walking on this land, I mean, it's mossy and boggy, but it appears that it's kind of drained out only recently. Looking at the ground, you notice like a little like rusted hilt of a sword. But then as you look, you start to notice there's rusted armor and sword hilts. There's arrows like sticking out of the ground. There's like old helmets. You can see the remnants of like tent structures, battlements. There was a whole battle that basically went on here at some point. Like judging from the rust and decay, it's probably hundreds of years ago. It's just the stagnant swamp has basically kept it in a good condition the entire time.
And then it looks like it's been recently drained.
It looks like it recently drained out.
Don't follow the lights.
So you guys, before we go in then, I'm going to explain that all to them. So we might have somebody else doing this to the sturges. Or bringing them out at least. The swamp isn't supposed to be this low normally. Also, they might be looking for something.
Does anybody have a detect magic of any kind?
What is that?
Atrissa, could you possibly
I mean, yes.
detect like okay, my thought is if there is a person or a thing generating either draining the swamp, generating magical abilities of multiplying sturges, if there's something going on, would you be able to detect it or find it?
If it's magical in nature, I could use that spell. However, it's very short range, so there's no guarantee.
No guarantee to find it.
Yeah, I think I would rather save that for when we're closer in.
Yeah, go look at that thing.
But just as a heads up for you two who are staying back with the boat, keep an eye out if you see anybody. And also, don't follow the lights. Yeah, it's bad.
Filthy habits. Okay, so you're going to go check out one of the pools?
Yeah.
Okay. Your past perception is so high as you go towards the... Sorry,
I can roll if
it's-
you want
No,
still.
it's no point.
I'll still do. I mean, we're actively looking.
Yeah, I know, but as you walk up, you're just going to detect the stuff anyway. So looking at the pools, you look down, you definitely see the remnants of skeletons. It looks like there's a huge piles of bones that have just been like laid at the bottom of the pool. You see the maggot larval state of the sturges. They're basically rolling around. And in the pools, there's bones of like dead humanoids that look ancient and elves that look ancient. But you also see like turtles and frogs and like local animals that are basically in there that are pretty fresh.
Are the sturges just scavengers of what has become a fresh meal?
No.
No, it's been
Okay.
it's been hundreds of years.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, well, the meal just became available. Oh, so they wouldn't have any meat on the bone or anything
Right,
like that.
right.
Okay, just bones.
Yeah. But the big thing that you do notice in the center of the pool, there's like 5 or 6 of these glass vials that look like they are basically flooding into the rest of the pool. And they're like a reddish blue color coming out of each one of the vials.
Oh, I don't want to touch that. That looks
And then
freaky.
and the pool has not only the old skeletons towards the bottom, but newer, fresher skeletons towards the top.
Correct. But those look more like animals as opposed
Yeah.
to humanoid.
Yeah, as opposed to people. I think this pool might be deadly. But there's stuff. You see that stuff in the middle of the pool?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that out or not.
You mean those vials?
Yeah, those vials. It looks like they're kind of leaking things out. Does it look like they're uncorked and they're like perpetual?
They are like, it looks like they're corked, but they've been so waterlogged out that the cork is basically allowing seepage into the pool.
Okay. It's not like an endless bottle of water kind
Correct.
of situation. Okay.
I mold earth and lift that.
You're not there. You're at the boat with me.
Can I not? How far is mold earth?
I believe it's 30 feet. They're about 30 feet out. Plus, you don't have line of sight, too. You need to lift it out and go check
They're
it
gonna
out.
have to tell us. And
Yeah.
Okay.
where you could be like, oh, they're there for a long time. Let me go over
Okay,
there.
go ahead.
Well, I think we're only like 10, 20 feet away from you guys, so it wasn't like we're leaving eyesight. But does it seem relatively like the sturges aren't attacking us? They're not harassing us?
Give me knowledge nature.
14.
Okay. Sturges are generally nocturnal. So mostly they're just kind of lethargic at the moment. But you do know from your previous experience they should pretty much attack anything edible that comes in their area. And for some reason they're just ignoring you.
We should throw bleach in the pool.
Yeah, right? I mean, that would solve all our problems.
I can pee in it.
You try that.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. I don't know why they're not attacking us. They should be attacking us. I know they only come out at night and hunt at night, but they should be attacking us. So, I don't know. We could probably call everyone over.
Okay.
I think it's safe enough.
Yeah.
Leave the boat.
I mean,
It seems safe enough. They haven't smacked us and
yeah.
I tie up the boat and start make my way towards them.
Okay.
And I ask, would you guys like me to bring these bottles safely closer to us?
Yeah, well, magic?
Magic?
Yeah.
Yes, I will
Okay.
basically make a little.
yeah, don't
Cup.
reach in.
Don't touch them.
I'll lift the earth, make a cupping thing that
Can't really do that. You can like lift up a block.
I can lift up a block that has an edge. Come on, give me that.
All right, I'll give you that.
Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, okay.
and then
That's
just move that block.
So yeah, well, you pull up a block that has like 1 or 2 vials basically in the sludge. You notice that the sturges around you is starting to get agitated because the maggots in the water are wriggling a lot. But then you pull it towards you, and you can set it down in front of you.
So we have 2 vials out of 6.
I repeat it. Bring all the 6 vials closer to us.
Hold on. Let me see how these sturges are acting. All right, they seem very agitated at the moment.
Jules, before you pull any more up, let's see what these ones are first and see if maybe it will be worth it to go for the others.
All right.
Just in case.
Do you want to do? Would we do an Arcana roll on what these are?
Of course. Yeah.
2 bottles, 2 rolls.
Sure.
Well, the red and
Well,
the
they're
blue
both
one.
the same thing, but
Oh, I thought there was one red and blue.
they're coming out red and blue. It's weird. They're not separating.
Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. I got a natural 20
Okay.
and a natural 1.
Okay, we'll take the 20. So looking at it, you just kind of examine it over, and it just dawns on you that it's a potion of enlarge. But it's a slowly seeping into like the groundwater around the area. So I think whatever it is doing, it's affecting the larval state of the surges and just seems to be creating a permanent magical effect on them.
Ooh. That's lovely.
Potion of enlarge,
Yes.
and there's 6 of them.
Yes. But they're half
So if we
they're
take
diluted, so they're not gonna be as effective. But
so
yeah,
we
you
take
can-
the potions, and the only worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna get alarmed. So we should grab them.
Hopefully. But the Sturges are very with that right now.
Yeah.
I would like to transfer the potion into a new glass vial that I have in my pocket.
Sure.
So
The corks are very waterlogged, just to make you aware.
so
Okay.
I take the corks, I pour them into a new glass bottle and close it so that it's
Done.
properly sealed in.
You can probably get one potion out of the
I
two.
think you should enlarge Little Smoky.
All right, so I got one potion of enlargement.
So basically, what that'll do is it increases creature size to large. They do an additional 1d4 damage on an attack, and they have bonus to strength checks and strength ability scores.
Okay.
Is it the same as potion of growth?
Yes.
Okay.
Then if I have a potion of cure disease, that the enlargement's not a disease.
Correct.
And nobody has dispel magic.
Enlarge only lasts for so long.
Yeah, I was gonna say how long
Yeah.
does the knowledge arcana? How long does it last?
It only lasts for a minute, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's only.
Oh,
But-
so this is a slow seep. That's why it's just been nonstop.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to cork up and clean up like this oil spill of enlargement. If the most stealthy person that can get in and not upset the Sturges, or my mold earth hand can maybe just sink them down under the earth and then pull them towards us rather than letting the Sturges see above earth.
I think we put it underneath Earth, especially like in a swampy area. It's gonna like bleed in it even more slowly.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
think
no, I'm just saying, instead of letting the Sturges see it happen above ground, just envelop them underground and pull them tunnel toward me. I don't think the Sturges would know what's happening under the earth.
So we
Yeah,
have
but
to
are they
do
getting
that.
upset because
vials.
they're seeing us do it, or because
It's
the
because
effect?
of the babies. I think it's because the babies are in the pool that we're messing with.
well, we're gonna take them out anyway. So I mean, I'm pretty stealthy. If I could pull them out,
I mean,
or we
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we could try that. So we have like 4 water
So you're
flagons
saying that
between
I
us.
cannot pull them under the earth and pull them towards me?
You can pull them up out of the earth, but you can't take them down under because you have to have line of sight on what you're doing once you go beyond 5 feet.
and they're in glass vials
because
Like,
it can
might
only
crack 'em.
move. Mold earth will only move 5 cubic feet.
So I dump out my drinking water and I give my water skin to Pearl. And I'm like, all right, so just stealthily go out there and just pour what's left of the potions into this and go to eat and leave the vials there and just, be stealthy.
Well, potions are under
The vials
about
are
10
still
feet of water.
We have to pull them out.
10
of the water.
feet?
Yeah.
So if we use mold earth to pull them out of the water, then they'll see it. But we can breathe water. So maybe I can pull them. I'll bring them in, and then we can pull them in. I can put them in my bag, in the water, and then we can pour them in the water bottle on the land.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind
Okay.
giving you a staff of breathing air underwater, whatever that is. Breathing water.
The maggots in the pools are about a foot long, just to make you aware.
So they're my size.
Ew.
Yeah, and
They're about a third your
we'd still be
size.
getting into the pool, messing with the pool babies, which is aggravating the Sturges.
That's
I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, we have to kill them anyways, but do
Okay.
we want to?
Put me in
We
there,
don't have to
submerge
kill
me in
the
there.
Sturges, do we?
We have to stop them from.
We have to get the potions out so they stop enlarging.
Well, we
and
don't
be
need the
normal
potions.
creatures.
No, but if we get the potion out, they no longer enlarge. We made a minute, and they go back to normal size. If it's a magical enlargement or quantifying,
Will they go back to just being normal mosquitoes then?
You don't have the knowledge, arcana, or nature to.
Does somebody else have that?
I rolled a 20 on it. I should know what this potion does.
I told you what the potion does. Yeah, you know what the potion does.
But does it make the more babies grow?
You need to do a knowledge nature for that.
I'm just confused in real life.
I understand.
Okay, so I guess we should just try to pull out potions the way that we've been doing it.
I mean,
Piss
you
them off, kill them, and
make a knowledge nature to try to figure out what's going on if you want with the potions. That's fine.
then see what happens. Irritating.
11.
16.
You definitely think that the potions are having an effect on the larval state of the mosquitoes.
Like it's making more of them grow. That's why they're infested.
It's making them grow bigger.
But that's not the problem that they're growing bigger. The problem is that this area is like saturated with them.
It could be that they're growing bigger because swamps already are full of bugs, but if they're growing bigger, then they're eating more.
Are the sturges that we're noticing larger than normal?
No, they're about the same size.
So
the maggot larvae definitely.
So whenever
Sturgis-esque, it looks more mosquito-esque.
We gotta pull the potions out. Let's just start with that. So I think we're gonna have to kill the things anyways. So it's gonna suck, but we're gonna do it.
So this
Sure,
is
so
just
you're
one pool of
quiet.
10, just to make you aware.
There are 200 sturges around
There's
us
10
right
other
now.
pools around.
and they all have glass vials in them?
You don't know. You've only been
We've
to
only
this
gone
first
to
one.
one
Oh.
pool.
Let's go to the next
We're
one.
still
Yeah,
on
let's go to the
pool
next
one.
pool.
Okay. Going to the next pool that looks to be in a pretty much similar situation. There's an identical number of vials, though, in the pool.
Identical number?
Yeah.
6.
Weird.
6.
Okay, next pool. Same thing.
Before we move on,
Mhm.
I would like to look for any additional human tracks in the area.
Sure. Give me survival.
25.
Whoa.
18 on the dice.
Yeah, there's definitely barefoot tracks, humanoid, around the pools.
Barefoot humanoid
Like-
tracks?
Yes.
Are they
Shoeless.
Are they a
Shoeless.
similar size of the tracks that I saw on the grass?
With a cat.
No.
Okay.
They're either humanoid or elvish, definitely.
Somebody else was here.
Recently?
Dropping these vials
I
in the
can't
water.
tell. I don't know how recent they were here, but
Probably
somebody
recently.
else.
25.
Yeah. It was pretty recent, but I don't know exactly when. But somebody else was here. Somebody put these vials here.
Okay, let's keep going.
You
and
can
try to
backtrack
find-
to tracks as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Which way'd they come from?
Looks like they're going towards the center of the aisle.
Yeah.
Towards the center.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's go there.
Let's do it.
So heading towards the center of the aisle. You start marching on. You definitely see the sturges in the reeds. They're not aggressive, still very strange.
I'm gonna ready a trigger for magic missiles at the first sign of aggression.
Okay.
Thing aggressing towards us.
So as you continue on, you come across what is basically a very large mound. And it looks like there's a very large circular stone that used to be in front of it, but it has rolled out.
And it leads
it
down.
looks like it's been pushed out by like branches and vines that have eventually like pushed it out of the way of like the entrance to this mound.
Okay.
Other than that, you do see the tracks going in and out of there, but there's no sign of bonfires or cooking fires or anything like that as well.
Okay.
Should we keep trying to track it, or is this where the tracks
Yeah.
stop?
They go into the mound and out.
So we should go in.
Into the mount.
We should go in.
All right. Yeah.
We should go in.
Hey, going into the mount.
Penny, you or me first?
I'll go.
So you head in the mound. With that, we'll go to commercial. Woo!
Woo!
We'll be back. Hey, podcast listeners. This is Steve, your dungeon master. This is the part in the podcast where we ask you to go onto iTunes or Stitcher or whatever you're listening to us on and give us a 5-star review of some kind. That would be most appreciated. The best thing you could do for us, though, is tell friends about us. The more people we get listening, the better we feel about ourselves. Beyond that, please go visit our website. If you're really curious about any of your heroes, we do a whole character background on them just on the website that you can listen to individually, one-on-one. And it also connects to any of our social media platforms, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, any of that fun stuff. But you know, the main thing that we want from you is free stuff. So send us pictures that you draw or dice or any kind of fun little constructs you have, and we'll put it up on our website with any kind of Instagram or link you want. That's it. Thanks for listening. Okay, so as you go past the giant lockstone that's basically been pushed out of the way by vines, you descend probably about 15 feet down, and you're ankle deep in water at this point. In front of you, there's basically a quarter to the east, a quarter to the west, and a quarter in front. So as you basically enter this room, you spot above you this plant that basically has its leaves open and these sticky, porous protrusions coming from it, as well as 3 vines. And it looks like it's kind of slowly undulating as you go underneath it.
Wait, have we seen this before?
I'm gonna
No.
stop. Yeah, I'll stop Penny and
Actually, I can get a knowledge nature if anybody has it.
I'll do it.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah. 18.
All right.
My
Fair enough.
apologies.
So you haven't seen one this big in your life, but this is basically a giant sundew. Just from what you know, the leaves are very sticky and generally catches insects on its leaves and digests them that way. But it's upside down, undulating. It doesn't look like it's noticed you yet.
I'm going to stop Penny. I'm going to signal to Pearl and Jules to stop too. And I'm going to point up.
Okay.
Point
They look up and they see the giant sundew.
I'm going to signal everyone to be quiet. And we're going to very
Oh, it's in between us? Oh, no.
It's on the ceiling, upside down.
slowly step away
Okay, which way are you stepping?
towards the north.
We're stepping to the corridor closest to us. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going straight. From
Okay,
here.
give me stealth.
Favorite.
Natural 20.
Well,
Come on, someone's gonna bite.
I can't roll ones or twos.
Correct. No, well, just
You
once.
can roll
You
two.
can roll twos, just not once.
Oh, no. Not that
Is it the
question.
rogue that
I mean,
says
10.
correct?
21.
11.
25.
Okay. So just barely, everybody, like the barest possible way minimum, everybody just, it doesn't seem to be going underneath. So everybody can move their movement. Are
Okay.
you going north, east, or west?
Yeah, which way do we... I'm just going to point at the corridors.
Let's go north,
Okay.
like straight ahead.
And we'll signal everyone. Okay, this way.
Okay. So everybody stealthily moves north beyond the range of the sundew.
I think it's called the Sundance.
The Sundance Kid.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you continue forward. Looking to your right and the left, it looks like some kind of stone desks. And there seems to be etched out map of glass, the local area. And it looks completely different than what you see on the outside. This map looks like it was a combination of plains and small mounds. There doesn't look like to be any type of water anywhere close by. You assume from the construction, the map is made out of a transparent glass that has different inlay glass colors basically filtered through it. So you do assume it's a ladron in nature.
Somebody's got a master plan.
So it's an etching. Can I take a rubbing of it, or is
Yeah.
it not that kind
No,
of
no,
etching?
yeah, it
I can
is-
take a rubbing.
It's completely like topographical. You could definitely do that.
I'd like to take a rubbing.
I was going to ask if we can just put it in bag of holding.
It's basically taking up an entire wall,
Oh.
15 by 15. It's just the local area too.
So,
That's too big. Can I just do a quick sketch of it?
I study it so that I can create it later in minor illusion.
Okay.
Is that possible?
It is with an intelligence check, which you're no longer down for. But yeah. Go ahead. For the quality will depend on the level of your intelligence check.
Still gonna do my little manual.
Of course.
Can I look around and see if I see anything in the room? The monster thing.
That's a 16.
I think you're going to be able to do a decent one of it. But I mean, there's so much, like it's topographical. Plus, it doesn't match the current terrain. It looks like an ancient, like version of whatever was local.
Yeah, it's their plan for. They're depleting the swamp already, right? We already know that the swamp's being depleted.
Mm-hmm. We know that somebody drained this.
And in this map, there's no water.
Yes.
Correct.
So that means there wasn't water here in the past.
Correct.
Assuming this is
okay.
an old map.
Got it. So
Yeah,
there's no
yeah,
map and
but-
not like a plan for what they want them
No,
to
this
look
is
like.
very old.
Looking around this room, you do see the remnants of destroyed armor and weaponry. There's also some tools that you don't recognize. It's just a very strange, like, room.
Anything look useful as far as the tools?
No, there's like a stick with a pin on it attached to another stick with a pin on it and some chalk.
And we
So-
know recently someone's been coming in and out of here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell looking at the ground that there's footprints going in and out. Just one set.
I think we should hide and wait until they come in.
It's not a bad idea.
And trap them.
Okay, there is a door to the north here as well.
So two of us go to one door and the two go to another door. We also
Are
have to
you
stay
trying to set
away.
up some kind of trap? What's going
I
on?
think we should set some traps, yeah.
Give me a describer of what you're trying to do.
Should we do like a net trap? How big do we think this person is?
It's like a normal
Trisha.
sized person.
They look like either human or elven footprints, so probably about.
What kind of traps do I have as a thief?
You have ball bearings or something?
Traps are based off survival, so You do have caltrops and ball bearings.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use ball bearings at one door, so
Sure.
if it trips.
Of course. Which door, the north or the south?
North
Okay. So you place some ball bearings around the
entrance of the door.
entrance of the door. Okay.
And I assume we can set up a net above the other door to be tripwire or something like
Sure.
that.
It's easy. Just give me a survival check, though. It's a DC 10.
Me?
Whoever's doing it.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be enough. 17 plus my 5 survival.
Sure.
3 survival.
Yeah, you set up a nice tripwire, just designed to just catch anybody
The
walking
net.
through there.
Yeah, I want to set up like an alarm thing, like a little tripwire with a bell, like where we came in, not close enough to
that would alert them that there's somebody ahead. Like I would want them to fall in
There's
the
also
not that
stop
far.
them.
We're only, like if we're in this room, then
You try and set up in the room with the sun doing it.
I would prefer them just to fall into these traps with no warning.
where are we gonna hide?
What do we see that we can hide behind?
There's definitely wood, stone
This is also assuming that they'll come into this room. Does
Yeah.
it look like anyone's been in this room?
It doesn't look like this room is used, but it does. You do see the footprints coming in and out, and through the hallway back and forth.
So they might come through here, but there were 2 other ways to go as well. I don't know if we want to place all our eggs in this basket.
Yeah.
I'm down to, though, if you guys want.
I kind of feel like, whatever this is probably the cause of the Sturges, which is our
Yeah.
mission. So I feel like we have to at least try.
Yeah, I agree.
So
But I
I'm
kind of
also down hunting them down.
yeah,
you know.
and just keep going room to room.
We can just dungeon clear. I'm done with that, and rather than sitting and waiting.
all right, whatever everyone wants to do, I don't care. I got trap set.
And let me know what the decision is when you decide.
We can leave the traps sit here and go on to the next room because they don't have to be manned.
But then they're going to trip and know somebody was here and they're not going to be here.
Yeah. Or they could walk around the other hallway as well. And then we wouldn't know they were here.
We also hide by the other hallways.
True.
Leave this one trapped and let's go in the next hallway.
Okay, that's the plan. Well, it's a set of doors in front of you.
Okay. Can you check it for traps?
Besides the one you put.
Man, I'm not rolling great. 2 on the die, so I'm guessing I don't see anything.
Okay, you don't really notice anything. There are caltrops all over the floor. Not caltrops, I'm sorry, ball bearings. So it's going to be difficult for people to walk through here, just to make you aware. Even your allies.
Okay, so should I clean up the ball bearing then?
It's up to you guys what you want to do. It's just difficult terrain. You can also make a dex check when you walk through the fall.
I'll just walk. I'll make the next check.
I mean, I'm a
Well, the
pretty
door's not open yet.
awesome warrior, so I'm not that concerned about ball bearings.
Here we have this thing.
It's all about tripping.
I'll crawl.
Okay, so what are we doing? Door's not trapped, you don't think? Floor's trapped.
Okay.
But
I'll check the door, see if it's locked.
sure. It's not locked.
Okay, I will push it open 1 inch.
Okay.
Do I hear anything? See
Push it
anything?
open 1 inch. Nothing really in your line of view. when you do
Is the
that.
cat with us?
I know, I was thinking about that too. We just left the cat in the boat.
Okay.
It's hopefully fine. I mean,
As long as nobody put it in the box, it should be fine.
She could turn into a tiger. It's probably fine.
I'm turning it to something else.
Okay, I'll go in. I'll push open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and that's the end of the episode.
Ta-da.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, guys. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed it. That's going to be episode 11, and we got that in the bag. All right, have fun. Bye.